Welcome to Reading Africa. Today we're going to read about the Ghana Empire. The Ghana Empire, properly known as Wagadu, was a West African empire located in the area of present-day southeastern Mauritania and western Mali. Complex societies based on trans-Saharan trade in salt and gold had existed in the region since ancient times. But the introduction of the camel to the West Sahara in the 3rd century opened the way to great changes in the area that became the Ghana Empire. By the time of the Muslim conquest of North Africa in the 7th century, the camel had changed the ancient, more irregular trade routes into a trade network running from Morocco to the Niger River. The Ghana Empire grew rich from this increased trans-Saharan trade in gold and salt, allowing for larger urban centers to develop. The traffic furthermore encouraged territorial expansion to gain control over the different trade routes. Ghana was the first of the great medieval trading empires of Western Africa. It was situated between the Sahara and the headwaters of Senegal and Niger rivers. Ghana was populated by Sononke clans of Mande-speaking people, who acted as intermediaries between the Arab and the Mazin Berber salt traders to the north and the producers of gold and ivory to the south. Very little is known of the political history of Ghana under its early kings. The first written reference to the empire are those of the Arabic geographers and historians from the 8th century, and it seems certain that by 800 BC, Ghana had become rich and powerful. Called Wagadu by its rulers, it derived its more familiar name from the king's title of Ghana. The king was able to enforce obedience from lesser groups and exact tribute from them. Much of the empire was ruled through tributary princes, who were probably the traditional chiefs of these subject clans. The Ghanaian king also imposed an import-export tax on traders and a production tax on gold, which was the country's most valuable commodity. The kings had welcomed to their capital many of the northern African traders of the Sahara, who after the Arab conquest in the 8th century had been converted to Islam. In the course of Ghana's history, the capital was moved from one place to another. That of the 11th century had been identified by archaeologists as Kumbi in the northern part of modern Bamako in Mali. The principal basis of the empire was the desire to control the trade in alluvial gold, which had led the nomadic Amazigh peoples of the desert to develop the western trans-Saharan caravan road. Gold was secured often by mute barter at the southern limits of the empire and was conveyed to the empire's capital, where a Muslim commercial town developed alongside the native city. There the gold was exchanged for commodities, the most important of which was salt, that had been transported southwards by northern African caravans. As Ghana grew richer, it extended its political control, strengthening its position by absorbing lesser states. It also incorporated some of the gold-producing lands to its south and such South-Saharan cities to the north as Adagost, a famous market that has since disappeared. The Empire of Ghana began to decline in the 11th century with the emergence of the Muslim Almoravids, a militant confederation of the Sahaja and other Amazigh groups of the Sahara, who combined in a holy war to convert their neighbors. Abu Bakr, the leader of this movement's southern wing, took Adagost in 1054 and after many battles seized Kumbi in 1076. The Almoravids' domination of Ghana lasted only a few years, but their activities upset the trade on which the empire depended, and the introduction of their flocks into an arid agricultural terrain initiated a disastrous process of desertification. The subject of the peoples of the empire began to break away, and in 1203 one of these, the Susu, occupied the capital. In 1240 the city was destroyed by the Mande Emperor Sundiata, and what was left of the Empire of Ghana was incorporated into his new Empire of Mali. This is the end of the reading of the Ghana Wagadu Empire. Thank you for listening.